So we do have Forsaken Empire bringing a Golem, double Navy Scorpion, triple Orthrus Stork Garmer, and 2 bursts, where Platinum Sensitivity is bringing something we've seen a couple more times here. But Daza, how do you think these two teams are going to go up against each other?
Well, I saw, I think it was Forsaken no, it was Platinum Sensitivity bringing this Sleipnir comp earlier on. So, I mean, no changes there. They have seemed to just run it back from the one game I saw earlier. I wasn't able to catch most of the matches earlier. But this Golem and Navy Scorpion comp, we played against it a couple times in scrims against other teams, and it has seemed pretty strong, to be honest. The sheer HP bars of these Golem and Navy Scorpion is just insane. They're so hard to whittle through. And obviously, if they're cruise fit, they can apply it anywhere in the arena. I don't know if they are cruise fit. I haven't checked yet.
They are rapid heavy fit, and they are also warped in at 0, so there's no getting away from them, just from the positioning they're in.
Anyway, links go up, signaling the start of this match, and we're underway. So, I mean, previously we saw these Sleipnirs burn in, but I'm not sure if they're going to want to do that. I mean, I suppose if they're rapid heavy fit, they're not going to be able to mitigate it by keeping range, so they still just want to sort of optimize their own performance here, as we do see these Sleipnirs, Swipples, burning in. The Gilas holding steady because they don't really need to be up there up close and personal and get tackled down.
Yeah, Mark Bridges actually did burn in. Oh yeah, Manticore dies, and Mark Bridges burns in, and he's actually getting just destroyed through his armor right now, and I don't know if he's actually going to be able to live. If he can live long enough for the reloads to hit, he might survive here, but he's in low structure already, and he's down.
Yeah, so those rapid heavy 3 battleships are just absolutely melting. Of course, the Orthrus is probably pumping out some decent damage too. No issues with application there. This Orthrus of Enoch is finally taken down. He's acknowledged as a threat. Goodness me, this is an absolute massacre. The 2 bursts down as well on the side of Forsaken Empire.
Yeah, Forsaken Empire is trying to clip through this Sleipnir, hopefully for their sake. Yeah, if they can get him down. I mean, they should be hitting reload any time here, though, so the Sleipnir might actually survive, and it looks like he's kind of pulling back here. That Scimitar and his ASB doing God's work, where the Orthrus does drop on the Platinum Sensitivity, or Forsaken Empire's team, so lots of damage coming out from both sides here, but I think they have hit reload on Forsaken Empire, so we're going to see that might actually cost them this match.
Yeah, it's an absolute bloodbath. I mean, this Scimitar being alive and the 2 bursts being dead, this Orthrus is going to go down pretty much, and he does go down very, very quickly, and this Scimitar is still holding under reps. The more of those Orthrus they can kill, now all 3 dead, less damage obviously being applied to that Sleipnir, so he's still holding a pretty comfy 100% shields, and now they're going to switch over to these battleships as they're the only damage really left, but with no damage coming on Sleipnir, I guess they're on reload, so they're going to have to just sort of sit tight and hope their HP bar is girthy enough for the time being.
Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of damage on the Scimitar. I'm kind of wondering, it looks like the reload has hit. I'm seeing some missiles coming out onto the Scimitar on the Platinum Sensitivity side. So I don't know if he can actually tank the rapid heavy damage here.
Yeah, I don't think he can tank it. I think he's cycling his ASB as hard as he can, and he's praying, but it's not enough. But they've identified they need to kill that Scimitar, and it'll sort of save them time in the long run. Now they're probably going to switch back to the Sleipnir, who may still be on reload, I'm not sure. But this Scorpion Navy of Toady is also going down, so there's only going to be the Scorpion Navy and the 1 Golem left. Against these 3 Gilas and the 3 Swipples, so I'm not sure how this is still anyone's game, really.
Yeah, it looks like the Sleipnir did actually get his reload off at the last second, but he was only able to get 1 boost off before dropping here, where Toady is now dropping into low structure, but we're seeing that battleship structure, even though they're not structure tanking, very strong here, and he's actually getting a lot of damage off onto this Gila. I do believe the Scorpion Navy is going to drop first, but that was a lot of, he even got a couple shots off, and this Gila's dropping really, really fast here.
Yeah, I think this game could actually end in a 100-100 draw. I have no idea who is going to win here. These ships are absolutely dropping like flies.
Yeah, I mean,
the Stork's going down. They want to clear the links, I guess. It could be that's a link cycle coming out, though. I've just seen a link cycle come out, so it's possible he just managed to get that cycle of like shield resist and shield HP off before going down. That might make a big difference. No other link ships on the field, so.
And it might. And also, I think we're seeing the rapid heavy reload hit again here because there's no damage coming out once again from the Forsaken Empire's side.
But I mean, last time around they were just taking aggro on that first Scorpion Navy, and they managed to get their heavy missiles firing again about halfway through. And I mean, there's even less DPS on the side now with the Gila and the Sleipnir both gone this time. So I think this is starting to swing towards the side of Forsaken Empire. I'm not sure there's enough damage left to kill through. I mean, these Golem and Scorpion Navy just have so much HP.
Yeah, I'm wondering, I think one of the Swipples is actually tackled off in the corner, but I think you need to get all 3 Swipples on that Scorpion Navy and just pumping as much damage as you can. The reload has hit, and this Gila just drops so fast, and I'm guessing they're about to take the other one down. This This is a really interesting way of doing it. We don't usually see rapid heavy golems, but apparently they do a ton of DPS here.
Yeah, it seems so. I mean, these three battleships we were talking. I think you were talking a little bit earlier about battleships versus battle cruiser sort of cores and mainline DPS ships, and I think the Scorpion Navy issue is probably one of the strongest, just as like a pure stat stick for like mainline ships that combine, you know, getting the most hit points and the most DPS in one hull for the point value. The Scorpion Navy issue is insanely strong.
Yeah, and we're seeing it here. I mean, he tanked all of that damage. They tanked all that damage, and he was, you know, still sitting there at about 30%, but he's in optimal shield region now, and we're seeing the stipples drop too. Rapid Heavies just apply to everything. The Golem does have a target painter, which is a bonus. Wind Jackal is giving good fights out in local, and, you know, it's not... It's over. Like, we could pretend that it's not, but was there something that Platinum Sensitivity could have done differently here? I don't know. It's kind of just a really weird setup that I personally wasn't expecting to see.
Yeah, I just think rapid heavy missiles in particular are sort of really kind of a binary comp. Like, if you come up against other battleships, you can't really, like, you can have difficulty bursting through them in one reload, and then your overall DPS is just lower than going cruisers or torps. But if you come up against like Sleipnirs, where they don't have a huge amount of sort of buffer HP, and if you can kill them like before they can get a reload cycle, and just, you know, cycle through them, cycle all your full volley onto them, and then reload and take them down one at a time, the rapid heavy missile has a really good matchup there. So it's kind of a binary setup, I feel. It's just sort of unlucky to come up against this comp, but yeah, I mean, like I said, the Golem and two Scorpion Navies has proved really, really strong in practices so far that I've been in.